We're talking Bellator kickboxing rules right now. Scoring is done on a 10-point must system. 3 judges score the fight. There is no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the ref can stop the fight. Let's go to our ring announcer right now, Michael C. Williams.
Live on Spike, Bellator's Dynamite 2 presented by Miller Lite now moves to the kickboxing ring flyweight set for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner first. At 5'4", she weighed in 122 pounds even. Her professional record, 12 wins, 1 by way of knockout, 3 losses and 1 draw. Hailing from Florence, Italy, introducing Gloria Peritore. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner at 5'3", she weighed in 124.1 pounds. The 4-time kickboxing world champion brings an impressive professional record of 43 victories, just 2 losses, 4 wins, coming by way of knockout from Amsterdam, Netherlands, Denise, Miss Dynamite Kielholtz. In charge of the action, your referee, Mark Wassa.
3 rounds coming up, 125 pounders. Here's a look at the tail of the tape. Both are 27 years of age. Kielholtz, 2 pounds more. The reach is the same. They both fought in Torino, Italy, and Kielholtz ended up taking a split decision.
Kielholtz, by her own admittance, was, coming off a 2-year layoff, was a little slow to start, but as the rounds wore on, she was able to find her range and get the victory.
She beat Veronica Bernocchi, and here's a look at Gloria Peritore.
Peritore came out, big hands, a lot of boxing, really bringing in big shot after big shot, ended up getting the TKO win late in the 3rd round.
Over Li Mingru, and it was a TKO in round 3. That was April 16th in Torino. Kielholtz is 43-2. Only 4 knockouts. Peritore has only 3 losses in 16 fights. Mark Wassa is the 3rd man in the ring. Good punch right away by Peritore.
Peritore has nice hands. She showed that in her last fight.
Kielholtz leading with the leg and following it up with the right hand. Solid kick by Peritore. Oh, Peritore knocking Kielholtz down. Let's see if it was a slip. It looks like it was.
It was. Their legs got tangled as the punch landed.
And there's a lot of responsibility on the ref in these fights because it's a tough call numerous times with the slip.
It's common when you have punches and kicks together, people losing their balance, slipping on the mats. They're also barefoot, so people will hit the canvas often that are not actual knockouts.
Kielholtz landing a solid jab, and she's been the aggressor thus far. Right kick, nicely done by Peritore upstairs.
You see Kielholtz is keeping the center of the ring and keeping Peritore on the outside, keeping her back against the ropes, using those hands and those leg kicks.
And a little push kick, but it had more on it than just a push by Peritore.
Peritore showing some scrappy moves in there. She's throwing great linear strikes, coming back with hooks. You can tell Kielholtz is trying to figure out at this point.
She was thinking about a swinging back fist was Peritore, but to no avail with Kielholtz charging. Good solid left kick by Peritore.
Yeah, Peritore's got that sneaky high left leg kick, that high kick that is catching Kielholtz on the glove at this point, but who knows later on down the road.
It's pretty high.
It's very quick too and sneaky.
A little over a minute to go in round number 1. And that's an aggressive down move by Kielholtz.
Now that is not allowed in this rule setting. In Muay Thai, you'll see a lot of sweeps and takedowns. Good side kick there by Peritore as Kielholtz is coming in.
And she runs into a right hand and then a low kick by Kielholtz. Sweeps are not allowed. You are allowed to use your knees. Elbows are not allowed. Another very quick kick by Peritore.
Kielholtz seems to be answering a little better now. She's coming back with combinations, finishing the kicks. That's what you want to see. Very, very indicative of the Dutch style of kickboxing.
Peritore looks very confident out there, says she's proud of her heritage, fighting for all the Italian people who live in the U.S. Right hand landed solid early by Kielholtz.
Good action here, both ways.
Exciting first round between Kielholtz and Peritore on Spike.
Time. Round two. Here we go. Seconds. Round two. Back it up. Back it up.
Bruce Beck and Chris Algieri with you over here in the kickboxing ring in Dynamite 2. This is Kielholtz and Peritore. Kielholtz with the red gloves, Peritore with the blue gloves. Low kick by Kielholtz, follows it up with the right hand. Misses with a low kick. Oh, that's a swinging back fist, nicely landed by Peritore.
Both ladies are trying to stand their ground and draw a line in the sand at this point. Neither one of them are really in control yet, so it's still at a frantic pace here in round number 2.
And while it's Peritore up on her toes, Kielholtz just stares her down.
You know, a lot of times when you have a more experienced fighter fighting a new up-and-comer, you want to get after them right away. You don't want to have the new fighter to get comfortable, get more confident as you're going. And you're kind of seeing that now with Peritore. She's feeling a lot more confident and comfortable in there, moving around the ring, firing when she wants. And Kielholtz is just trying to stalk her down at this point. Very flat-footed.
Right hand landed by Kielholtz. That left high kick was blocked by Kielholtz.
I do like how Kielholtz is coming back with combinations instead of just one counter at a time.
And that time she did a good job blocking that high kick. Our fans are participating here on Twitter. 43-2, that's insane, no question. Combination landed by Kielholtz.
Kielholtz landed a nice left hook there. Again, she's coming back with combinations, allowing her to land a good shot at the end of the combination.
And this is a good fight thus far. In this round, not as much punching and kicking, a little bit more guesswork and strategizing. You know, and now a right hand, good combination landed by Kielholtz.
Really good right hands there, and an excellent leg kick to finish up.
And Kielholtz doing a much better job in this round defending the high kick.
When we interviewed Kielholtz yesterday, she said that she wasn't happy with her last performance and that she was scoring too many points and wanted to put some more real hurt on her punches and kicks this time around. And I think we're seeing that.
Almost 2 years off, that definitely contributed. Kielholtz with a big miss. Peritore tried to load up on the right hand and missed. And back to the push kick. But it's hard to push Kielholtz off. And Kielholtz, good outside kick, low.
Kielholtz showing why she has had 44 victories so far in her career, staying very calm and relaxed, really analyzing and picking her spots.
And she's only 27.
Incredible.
Upstairs goes Peritore, but Kielholtz coming back strongly, countering nicely with a combination as the round comes to a close here. Second round, final seconds. Third round of this 3-round bout, flyweights, Denise Kielholtz and Gloria Peritore, and I think the fight might be in the balance here.
Yeah, I think that Kielholtz kind of separated herself a little bit in that second round, but we're still in a very close, tight fight. This third round is really going to decide who the victor is.
Peritore had a much better first round than a second round. See how the judges look at it. Again, a push kick by Peritore, but she didn't do much with it.
No, it was a good shot. It landed up her face. In Thai boxing, you know, hitting someone with the bottom of your foot is actually a great disrespect. Kielholtz is Dutch, so that may not have bothered her as much.
A little bit of blood now in the nostrils of Peritore. Upstairs she goes with a big right outside kick high. And there's a push kick that had something on it. Some mustard by Kielholtz.
She landed a really good straight right hand right after that, too, in the middle of all that.
Let's take a look at Chris's scorecard through 2 rounds.
You know, I have it up 10-9, 10-9, both first and second round. I think Kielholtz has been building the pace, but I still gave her that first round.
Oh, she landed a left kick nicely upstairs. Right to the face of Kielholtz, but Kielholtz quickly counters. Kielholtz got poise. She's showing a lot of poise, especially off those high kicks.
Peritore doing more moving this round, less aggression than she has in the past couple rounds. Nice spinning back fist there.
Didn't really get as much as she would have liked.
No, partially caught on the glove there by Kielholtz. She has great hand position on her defense.
Much better in the last 2 rounds. Again, using the push almost as a jab, wouldn't you say?
You know, she's using it to stop the linear strikes from Peritore. You know, she's moving circular, and then coming in straight ahead. Kielholtz has found a home.
Oh, what a drop there! The question is, was it considered a sweep? Nope, it's not.
No, that was a good leg kick. It just caught her off balance. She was up on one leg.
So again, it's a very tough call for the official. Looked very definitive. Now Kielholtz backs her to the corner again, lands a solid punch up to the head.
Again, I think it's Kielholtz combinations that are winning the day. Peritore's throwing the one shot. Kielholtz is coming back with 2, 3 shots, sometimes a low kick on the end of it, and that's her winning the exchanges.
Peritore's face a little bit bloody. Kielholtz again goes downstairs with a kick.
Perfect example of what I've been talking about. Counter with the hands, finish with the low kick.
Final seconds of the bout. Kielholtz keeping the pressure on. Looking for ND. And that will do it. Solid fight. Kielholtz came on strong, especially in rounds 2 and 3. We'll come back with the decision in a moment. Dynamite 2 rolls on. Very interesting first fight in kickboxing between Kielholtz and Peritore. Let's go to Michael C. Williams for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance inside the ring, we'll go to your 3 ringside judges. Your first judge, Jeff Mullen, scores the fight 29-28, scoring it for Kielholtz. Your second judge, Sal Diamato, scores the fight 29-28, seeing it for Peritore. Your third and final judge at ringside, Ross Swanberg, scores the fight 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Gloria Peritore.
Wow. A shocker as Peritore gets the decision, a split decision. And a big victory for Gloria Peritore. And a celebration there for the 27-year-old from Florence, Italy, who was 9-3 as an amateur, is now 13-3-1 as a professional. And she came on in the second round and the third round, so no Dynamite tonight for Miss Dynamite on Dynamite 2.